What up guys, welcome back to another YouTube video from Transcenders. You're here today with Victor, and I really appreciate that you guys are tuning in to us. I think this is week 6 for us. Today I want to talk about 3 things I wish I knew before my first wedding video. A little bit about my background in videography. I started in 2015. That's when I started to dabble in it, kind of getting my feet wet the beginning of the year. Around that time I actually moved to Austin, and I somehow managed to land a job at a photography studio, and I was a school photographer. I was that guy. I was the elementary, also junior high and high school photographer. It's crazy. Didn't think I would ever be on the other side of the camera, but one of the photographers was getting married, so she asked me if I was interested into doing their wedding film. And I definitely told her that this was going to be my first wedding gig. But now let's get into the topic. So today I'm going to go over 3 things, like I said. And now these 3 things, they might seem very, very straightforward. Number 1, communication. Communicating with your clients. Talking back and forth with them frequently. You know, you don't have to talk to them every day, but leading up to the wedding, like let's just say if you're about 6 months out, I mean, it would be nice if you at least like reach out to them 2 or 3 times. You know, you don't want to overdo it because, you know, they have a lot of other things that they got to plan for. So reach out to them, let them know, I am thinking about you. Just want to make sure that we're still set for this date. Do another follow-up call. New that you want to do, anything that's that you want to incorporate, you know, just things like that. What I wish I would have done better was I would have communicated with my client a little bit more. Now, mind you, I did take it a little bit for granted because she was a friend of mine. Whether they're a friend or a new customer, you have to treat them the same. You know, you got to put them, you have to treat this as a real business, because if you don't take it seriously, then you're just gonna fail. You know, it's not gonna look right. So that leads to number 2, creating a shot list. Show up to a wedding and you don't have a shot list, just take your equipment and just go back home. Create a shot list for them. Like, seriously, it's very important to have it on a piece of paper or on your iPhone. Literally create one in your notes and just have a shot list kind of going, because it's all cool that you have it all in your head, but once you get there, there's going to be so many movements and so many things that are happening that you are going to forget your ideas and the list of things that you're supposed to do. I found that it was a lot easier when I created a shot list. I wasn't so overwhelmed. It just felt more controlled, you know? I had a list of things to do and I can see what I didn't get. Bridal party, wide shot, on the gimbal, you know, or a close-up. Little details like that. You don't have to create a storyboard. Just type it out, and you know, once you're going through it, just mark it off your list. Now, going back to like having that shot list in your head, that's literally pure laziness. You know, I want to like count on that, and it's not a good way to treat a client. I mean, they're literally giving you money and paying for your service. So bring your fucking A game and bring your best shit. Create a shot list, you know, sit down, pre-plan everything that you want to do. Like, I understand that most of the times, like when you get to these venues, you won't have an idea for it, but there's this new thing that's out there, and it's called Google. Google that shit. Google the venue, look at other photos, look at other videographers who's probably been there, you know? Like, we have all these resources, so there's really no excuse for you to kind of like creating your shot list. All right, number 3, understand your camera settings. Now, this is what I wish I wasn't talking about this, but it's a little embarrassing to say, but I didn't understand my camera fully. And we can dive into a bunch of different topics as far as like going to the ISO, the histogram, custom button settings, your white balance, things like that. I wish that I would have known a little bit better, but that's gonna be another video that I will talk about. But what I really want to get into is FPS, frames per second. Now, I'm not gonna get too technical with it. Long story short, I was trying to create a little cinematic scene, and So I did it, you know, I had the trees, the leaf, and I was pushing in, pushing out, panning left, right, left, left to right. Perfect. It looked really good. It was well balanced. So when I came back home, I uploaded, opened up my Premiere, threw it in my timeline, and I tried to slow it down. Guess what? Yo, that thing was so choppy because I had it at a different frame rate. And that was my experience. That is the worst thing that can happen. It's already being defeated before you even freaking edit a video, man. So defeated. So yes, guys, like check your frame rate, like understand your frame rate. So right now we use the A7 III. It gives us 120 frames per second. So that's what we use on our B-roll. And then when we shoot like up close or anything where it's like not a lot of movements, we are shooting in 4K at 30 frames per second. And again, I don't want to get into the technicality of it because there's a lot of deeper meanings behind frames per second and how to set up your shutter speed and all that. But I just wanted to generalize this and kind of give you my experience as a videographer and what I wish I would have known before I showed up to the shoot. Communication, create a shot list, and also get to know your camera settings. Those were the 3 things that I wish I would have known when I started off as a young videographer. And I hope that helps you too. Like seriously, I hope it does. Please learn from my mistakes. And what I also want to tell you guys is that, hey, like at the end of the day, you guys, clients are giving you money. Whether it's your friends, your family, or new clients, they're handing you money. So provide them the best service that you can give them. So take it seriously. I hope this helps you. If it does, please hit that like button or comment below. Ask any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We're showing videos every Tuesday, so I'll see you next time. Peace.